Hi, my name is Justin Matthews. Today, I'm going to discuss corporate social responsibility and whether it's good for business. This presentation is a brief overview of my research paper. For more supporting evidence, please read through my research paper. There's a great debate that exists regarding the topic of corporate social responsibility. Over the last couple of decades, companies have felt increased pressure to participate in corporate social responsibility. Commercials and advertisements are constantly bombarding us with companies trying to prove their commitment to being corporate social responsible. One of the common phrases that we hear in the media is going green. Many companies and individuals and organizations have teamed up to go green, trying to find new ways to give back to the environment and be more environmental friendly with their processes and products. Milton Friedman and his followers fiercely oppose this view of corporate social responsibility. Friedman believed that corporations should be in business for the sole purpose of increasing profits and shareholder wealth, and that this giving back to community and service projects and humanitarian efforts should be left to the individuals within the organization, but not as the company as a whole. Because of all this increased pressure and things that we see in the media and the things we hear on the news, it's often easy to ask, why now? Why are companies being so much more pressured now than they were in the past? Part of the reason is because the companies are being pressured from the communities in which they are doing business. When this globalization of business took place and as companies began going overseas, they faced a different business environment where there wasn't as much regulation like they find here in the United States. A lot of pressure was put on them and continually is put on them today to participate to corporate social responsible efforts, to benefit the communities and to be ethically moral in all their business decisions, even in the foreign lands. I think of the Fiji Islands as an example. I lived in the Fiji Islands for 2 years, and I saw many businesses from overseas that came and brought their operations to the islands of Fiji. These companies brought much good to the islands of Fiji. However, I also saw firsthand the negative impacts that it was causing to the environment and to the land. It was interesting to see the public's perception amongst the Fijian people and how many Fijian people didn't want to participate with these businesses or buy their products or do business with them. And this is just one example of why corporations and companies are feeling this increased pressure to give back to the communities in which they operate and do business. There's many benefits that can come from companies that choose to invest in corporate social responsibility. My research paper covers 11 main topics, or main benefits. Due to time constraints, we're going to briefly cover 5 in this presentation. The first one is that it strengthens relationships with stakeholders. 2, it increases a positive public perception of the company. As the public and the communities see the good that these companies are giving back to the community, they're going to want to continue to do business with that company. It's going to create a good reputation for those companies. 3, increases long-term sustainability. As customers maintain loyalty to these companies that they feel are giving back to the community, it helps businesses maintain sustainability through economic difficult times such as today. 4, creates an attitude of innovation. As companies dedicate time to corporate social responsibilities, it helps them find new innovative ways of processes and products and services. And 5, as all these things come together, it benefits society as a whole. More businesses can profit and gain from the benefits of corporate social responsibility, as well as the society and the people that live within the communities and the environment. In conclusion, companies dedicated to corporate social responsibility will reap long-term benefits from their efforts. It's not a quick fix. Companies that use corporate social responsibility as merely an advertising or marketability strategy maybe are the ones that are opposing this corporate social responsibility because they didn't successfully do it properly. The key to successful corporate social responsibility and the key to receiving those benefits comes from companies that understand the relationship between the public's perception and the company's motives for participating in these activities. I hope that you can read through my research paper and see some of the underlying supporting discussions of more of these topics. Thanks for your time.